A memorial is planned tonight for Sheena Henderson, the Spokane woman fatally shot by her husband at Deaconess Hospital 3 weeks ago before he turned the gun on himself. The couple leaves behind 2 young children, and tonight Sheena's father is sharing her story with KXOI4 News. Our John Hendricks sat down with him today. And John, how is the family doing?
Nadine, Gary Kinnison says they are taking things one day at a time. Some days are good and others are a struggle. He told me they are focusing on the good times and remembering his daughter's smile. July 8th, 2014 is a day Gary Kinnison will never forget. He says his wife got a news alert that morning saying a shooting had happened at Deaconess Hospital in Spokane.
Her heart just sank because we knew where our daughter worked and we knew a little bit of what was going on.
Henderson says in May his daughter's husband had made suicidal threats and they reported them to police. Knowing all this, the pair rushed to the hospital.
We told them our daughter works up on the 7th floor where this all took place and that we needed to know.
An ordinary day turned into a nightmare when they were told their daughter Sheena Henderson was shot and killed by her husband Christopher. 3 weeks later, Kinnison, his wife, and Sheena's 2 kids are still healing from that day.
We have our moments where we just break down, but we're trying to stay strong for the benefit of the kids.
Kinnison says he and his wife are in the process of adopting their grandchildren. He is thankful to friends and family who have been there to support them and say everything will be okay.
They post their memories of my daughter, which every time I look at those, I tear up.
He says he returned to Deaconess Hospital to thank Sheena's co-workers for doing what they could to protect his daughter. He says he doesn't want them to remember that day, but something far better.
Think about the smiles that they shared, the jokes that they played on each other, and remember her with that beautiful smile.
An account has been set up in Sheena's name at Wells Fargo Bank. The funds will go to help Sheena's 2 kids. Kinnison says that is the only place people can go to donate.
And John, Gary's working on legislation so that this doesn't happen again, right?
So yeah, he told me today that his son-in-law had made suicidal threats in May. And so he says a doctor saw him for just 3 hours and he doesn't think that that was enough time to do a proper evaluation. So coming up to all new tonight at 6, we're going to share with you the legislation Kinnison is working on and what he wants to see change. I'll also share with you guys who he is working with on the state level to make it all happen.
All right, looking forward to that. Thanks a lot, John.